Alright, bro, listen to me. The world we live in at this very moment has become a world where it's not producing men of substance. Take a look at your life. Go look in the mirror, or, a matter of fact, just look at the people's lives around you. Look at every young man around you at your school, your university, your work, the gym, I don't know, their shops, wherever, bro. And think, is that a man that has substance? Really take a look at him. Or go look in the mirror, like I said. Are you a man of substance? Matter of fact, you're probably not. It's the truth, right? And I don't blame you, because I wasn't a man of substance for a very long time, bro. Very long. And I'll tell you this one thing. The world has dumbed you down. And what you probably think makes you into a man of substance is completely wrong. Because I want you to understand this, right? The world... I don't know what world we're living in at the moment, bro. It's good and great the time we live in, but the state of men and priorities of men, come on, man. So look, we think, to some degree, right? Let's say followers on Instagram. You think that means something, right? Oh, I need 1 million followers, I need 2 million followers, 10 million followers. Right? It's the truth. You think that, I need all this money. I need money. And then I need a hot chick, right? That's had, I don't even care if she's had a promiscuous past and slept with all these guys. I just need it. Because this will make me the man, right? This is the world that we live in. Now, I'll say this because it's the truth. It's the honest truth. All these things are going to leave you empty. Empty. But I will say, right? When these are your main things, right? Say this is your main priority in your life. That's when it's going to lead you to become empty. Now, I'll say this. Followers on Instagram, it's a weird world that we live in. It means a little bit to some people, but it's not even that much, right? It's nothing, right? But, okay, there's nothing wrong with making money. Of course, you need money to feed yourself. You need money to have a home. You need money to retire your family. You need money to just live, right? Nothing wrong with making money. And then, of course, there's nothing wrong with having a beautiful girl by your side, this and that. But I want you to understand is, the way that we have been taught to go about all this stuff is wrong. We think, well, first of all, let's accept a girl that's got a crazy promiscuous past, because as long as she's hot, the boys will think that I'm the man, right? Let me focus all my time on just trying to get rich off this quick business or crypto pump and dump, because that's how I'll do it. That's how I'll get rich. And let me do the most that I can. Try and make a viral video and do this and that so I can blow up on Instagram or YouTube and, have all these subscribers or followers, because that'll make me whole. I said, it's all going to make you empty. And you know what happens when you start to chase all these things? This is accompanied by depression. This is accompanied by anxiety. This is accompanied by pretty much just being a bum. Because what happens is, right, when you try to chase all these things and you chase it in the quickest form, right, crypto pump and dump, accept the girl that's had a crazy past, try to get all these followers, whatever. The key tenets that you need to build up within yourself to become a man that's truly of substance, you don't build it overnight. It can't happen like that, unfortunately. And this is why you see, and I know that you're probably, to some degree, going to disagree with this. If you make $1 million off a crypto pump and dump just like that, right? Say you did it. It wouldn't be worthy of having. It would be mad, yeah, sure, right? $1 million, sick. But the characteristics and traits that you need to sustain that money and to truly be a man that's built isn't built overnight. Right? Accepting a girl that has slept with so many guys and really doesn't have, preferences of who she wants to be. Well, you're not going to be a man that's built, because you're attracting a girl that everyone's been with. So it's nothing. When you truly build yourself up to make money, that is a byproduct of you leveling yourself up. That takes time. When you build yourself up to become a man of substance, so that attracts a higher quality girl, you build yourself. Understand that. When you build yourself ultimately to maybe one day have, X amount of followers, but you've built yourself, you've built your business, and that's just been a byproduct of it, yeah, sure, that means something. But understand, it's the journey, it's the time it takes that builds you to a man of substance. Understand that. So all this, and we kind of went on a tangent, means nothing. I'm going to teach you how to become a man of substance, and it comes from in here. This is what I want you to understand. To become a man of substance isn't about having $1 million and the hottest chick and all this other stuff, bro, like having a Ferrari, this and that. It's all nonsense. It's actually nonsense. And the sad reality is only a few of you boys will be like, yeah, he's telling the truth. Now, like I said, those things will amplify you, though there's nothing wrong with them. But if that's your main goal, it's wrong, bro. So the most important thing, I've labeled it down to 4 things of how to truly build substance, to be a man that's about it. But there's many things that will truly build you. But these are the 4 things that I think that come from the internal that will truly, set you apart from every other guy around you. Honestly. So the first thing is integrity. And this is what we're starting to lack as a generation. There are so many young men, maybe you, that have no parameters, no rules, no principles for your life. So you do what it means, or you do things that show as though you have no integrity. You lie. You do the wrong things. You're unproductive. You're not a good citizen for society. You're just weak in all these areas of life, right? When you're a man that has integrity, the key thing to me is that you live with good principles, right? You have clear parameters for your life, right? When you have just good principles, you live with a higher standard for your life. You don't do drugs. You don't do the wrong things. You always tell the truth. You always do what you're supposed to do. That sets you apart from so many other young men. Integrity is huge, right? Being a man of honor that stands by his word. Think about what I'm saying to you, how that would make you feel. I've been someone that has lied. I've been around lies. And you know what we all had in common when we used to lie? Is that we all felt like bums. We all never felt good inside. But when you're a man that has integrity, good principles, clear parameters, right? So this is where the boys are drinking this weekend, but you're so focused on this one thing, I can't do it. Nah, man, I don't want to do that anymore. See you later. You've got parameters set in stone for your life, good principles. This will build you to be a man of integrity, which will truly build you to be a man that's proud. Because when you always do the right thing, you feel proud of yourself. We've placed such an emphasis on, I should be happy, right? My main goal right now should be happy. I should strive to be happy, happy, happy. You know what happens when all you do is try to focus your time on being happy? You end up feeling miserable because you never truly feel happy. The thing that you should truly set yourself to be focused on, right, isn't being happy, but to be proud of yourself. Because feeling proud is what you need as a man. You should feel proud of how you spent your day. Did you spend it productive? Did you spend it building? Did you spend it creating? Did you spend it sticking to your work? Being happy is not going to give you that, because happiness in so many ways comes in the wrong things in our generation. You can feel happy, of course, because you're doing the right things, but majority of the time when you try to feel happy, what do? You go do some drugs, or you go play some video games, or whatever, bro. You go eat some fast food, you go drink with the boys, you be lazy, you go watch a movie. Like, that's what you think's gonna make you happy. No. What will make you truly intrinsically happy, that propels you forward, is being proud. And the thing is, the only way to make yourself proud is by doing what you know that you should be doing alongside delaying gratification. Delaying gratification means you sacrifice today for a better future, and that'll make you proud. So similarly, you attach that to the gym. You go to the gym right today. You know that you're not going to see your bicep, develop for a couple of months, but you show up. You know eating this clean food today that doesn't taste as good is going to benefit your health in the future. You know the work that you put in today for your business will benefit your business tenfold in the future. So you never feel the rewards in the moment, but the rewards come later. And ultimately, right, when those rewards come later, you feel proud. And that just creates this cycle of you feeling proud about yourself. So integrity. This is what you need as a man. The second thing is, I say this because it's the truth. And this is something that our generation really doesn't have. You need one goal, right? You need one mission. That's it, right? See, as men, especially in our generation, right, with all these things that have popped up. I should start this e-commerce business. I should start cryptocurrency trade. I should start doing this, and that. I need to be doing 10 things at once. And one of those things will, make me rich. And one of those things will blow up. It's not the case, bro. Maybe for a few outliers, but it's not going to be the case for you. What I want you to understand is, if you have one goal, one mission that you set your life on, right, that there will truly build you. That will give you substance within yourself. Because when you're scattered and you're focusing on 10 things, 20 things, 30 things, you're not here, you're not present, you're not focused. You can only give your focus to one thing at a time. So I want you to figure out what your mission is or what that goal is for your life. What are you being called here to do? Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to try and get rich or something that other people have got rich from. You're meant to do what comes true to you. Because when you do what comes true to you, you never have to work a true day. And what I mean by that, right? Because that kind of sounds cringe. I mean that when you do something that no one else tells you to do and you truly want to do it, well, that's how you never burn out. That's how you know that you're in your calling. Because it's what you're supposed to do, not what anyone else is. This here, right? Having one goal, having one mission, this links to you being committed. Now, this is actually, the second point that I wanted to make. The first point was integrity, but the second one is being a man that's committed to one mission, one goal. Because, like I said, split attention is just, it's not going to benefit you in any way. You're going to be burnt out. You're going to not be able to give something your utmost time. You're going to be scrambled. It's never productive, right? When you're committed, that will tenfold any type of progress, any momentum that you need to build. That's what will give it to you, is being committed to that one thing. Now, under this, right, what I want you to understand, with one goal, one mission, you now need to understand that you as a man, right, there's everything else in your life that needs to be focused on. But these are underlying kind of like foundational bricks. So you need one goal, one mission, but then you must understand that every other area of your life should be dialed in to help you get closer to this one goal, one mission. So let's say, example, let's just use fitness. Fitness is easy. If you've got one goal, one mission to be a personal trainer or to lose weight, right? Of course, that's your goal. So let's just go personal trainer. Just example, personal trainer. Well, now you need to understand that your whole life behind the scenes needs to be a reflection. You obviously need to eat good. You obviously need to be learning about personal training, how to coach people, the best workout routine for this type of body type and this type of body type. Then you need to be understanding that, if I'm physically active, I need to prioritize all my rest all the time. I need to be getting good quality sleep. I need to be doing this, and that. So what I want you to understand is, when you have this one goal, one mission, everything else in your life should be a supporting factor and help you level up your one mission. Everything else that you do behind the scenes, that should be getting you closer to that. One focus, one goal. That's how you build yourself up to be a man of substance. When you know when you're going, so when you know that you have a destination, you have a goal, that's it. That's substance. That's when the first rule of it having integrity comes into play. Okay, wow. Well, you've got your clear parameters set. The boys want to go drinking, but you're so focused on your one goal, one mission, you can't go. That's when, I need to be a man with good principles because I need to build myself up. I need to build that goal up. I need to be focused. This is where, see how it all ties? This is how it ties together. This is where the substance will truly start to come alive. You will feel as though you're a man of substance. You will feel built when you have this one goal. So, some heat there, boys. Understand. The third thing, and when we get to the fourth point, you will see that all of this, it comes from inside, right? Having integrity, having one focus. It's all inside. It's nothing else. The third thing is, now, you need to not give a fuck. Now, let's say that, right? I could have just wrote it, but who cares? Now, this world has put so much pressure on us young men, right? I don't know how it has. If it's because of social media, if it's just because... I don't know why we have this immense pressure, but we care way too much what other people think. I don't get it. And I did for such a long time, right? I cared so much what people thought, but you cannot care. If you want to be a man that has an empire one day, if you want to be a man that's truly built, if you want to be a man that's knowledgeable, that pushes past his perceived limits, you cannot give a fuck what people think, because people are always going to judge you, right? And here's the funny thing. Here's what's real funny, is people are going to judge you if you're doing good, right? People will always judge you if you're doing good. And people will always judge you for doing bad. Either way, you're going to be judged. So you may as well not hide in the shadows. You may as well put yourself out there in order for your own personal growth by taking risks, by starting that business, by doing what it is that you're supposed to do. If it's in front of people, if it's doing this or that, do it and not care, right? To some degree, we are supposed to care what people think, right? But we are supposed to care what the one or two best friends that we have around us care alongside our family. But to some degree, right, you might have to not give a fuck what people even close to you say. Or you might have to not care what your family says. Because if it comes true to you, if you know that this is where your growth is going to come from, then you cannot care. You must understand that people say whatever they will say, they will judge you, they might have an opinion, but you just got to say, well, you got to literally wipe it off you and think, well, okay, this is what's going to allow me to grow. This will inherently make me a better man, so I don't give a fuck. The world becomes limitless. I'll say this to you, bro, because I am a man that does not give a fuck. The world becomes limitless. You walk with purpose. You feel good. You feel cleansed. When you know that you're living a life with integrity, you're living a life focused on your mission, and now you just don't care what other people think or what their opinions are because, well, you know where you're going. You're living with good principles, and hey, this is all going to spark growth for me. This is what I need to do to get better. Well, that's the game. But really let that sit with you, bro. Regardless of if you're doing good, if you're doing bad, you're going to be judged. So you may as well be judged anyway for doing good and overlapping all the people around you that are judging you anyway. Because again, I'll say this. Hate or people that ridicule you or try to make fun of you only comes from beneath, right? People doing better than you will never try to denigrate you or put you down. It always comes from below. So have that frame of mind. If anyone says anything, they're already beneath me. So poo to them. It's might be a bit toxic, but it's what you need to do. The last thing, bro. Now, do you see what I said? It all comes from in here. And that's substance. That's substance. That's your aura. That's your energy. Not caring. Integrity. One focus. One mission. The last thing, bro. Last thing. Is that you need to become a leader. Now, I'll say this, right? There are only a select few amount of men that will do what I do, right? Make content, try to be a high performance coach, a life coach. But being a leader comes in many forms, right, bro? And for me, the best advice that I could give you to become the best leader, right, is to help others. Now, what I mean by this, right? We only feel fulfilled in this life from a few things. And this world has truly thought, oh yeah, let me get on the drugs this weekend and I'll feel good. Let me drink with the boys and I'll feel good. Let me do all these things that truly that truly doesn't make me feel good, but at the moment it does, it ruins you. We only feel fulfilled when we help other people. That's it. And what I want you to understand is you can help others by showing them your progress and teaching them your progress. So say you started going to the gym. I guarantee you in a week's time, there's going to be another young guy that signs up to the gym that has no idea and he's all anxious and nervous. Well, you can go coach him. You can go help him. Hey, bro, this is what I learned on YouTube about how to do the bench press. Boom. Let me teach you this. When you help other people, it tenfolds how you feel about yourself. Because we're social creatures, bro. And we are meant to help. We're meant to guide. And I'll tell you this. If you want to live a life with proper, I guess, principles, but also if you want to truly solidify your discipline, help other people. Because there's nothing worse than feeling as though you're a fraud when you try to help people, but then you don't live the same life that you're kind of preaching to other people. I could not come on here and tell you how to become a better man if I wasn't the best man that I could possibly be at this very moment. Otherwise, I would feel like a fraud. And it'll be the same thing for you. If you want to truly build yourself up as a man, help others, because helping others will pretty much entail you to live righteous and be the best man that you can be, because you're helping other people and they're starting to listen to your word. And what did I say at the very start of this video? You're probably walking around right now where there is no one that would listen to you. When you speak, you're not even listened to, and that should scare you. So being a leader will truly hone in on your own self to become better and to solidify what you're doing to be more disciplined, because now, well, you're helping other people. And now that these people are taking advice from you, well, you don't want to be a fraud. So, well, I better be living the way that I'm telling these boys to live. There are so many other things that I could tell you on how to be a leader, bro, but this will truly help you. Help others. Like I said, bro, substance is very important. Everything else that this world has to offer you, girls, money, cars, all this stuff, that will not build you to become a man of substance. It won't. Now, like I said at the start as well, having money, focusing on becoming a better man to attract a beautiful girl, having a nicer car in the future, all of this. Let those things be a byproduct of you becoming a man of substance and you building yourself up. Don't have those things be your main focus, because, like I said, it'll leave you empty. Love you, bro.